Hey everyone, welcome to our show today. I'm so glad you joined us. I hope you're painting with us or drawing with us. Today we're going to do a little special project, or start a special project, and it'll probably last a few weeks. But I don't know if you can see this real well. I hope you can. This is a little sketch that I done. Years ago we were in the sign business, and I had a little truck, and I painted a little guy on the side that looked something like this. I can't remember exactly what he looked like. But anyhow, I wanted to do another one just for the sake of remembering it, okay? So I drew this little man here, and what we're going to do today, we're going to put him on a larger canvas. Now, in order to do that, I'll lay that right there so we can see it. I've got a whole bunch of pencils here, and they're all good and sharp. And I've got a little sandpaper pad to actually I can sharpen them again if I need to. And one of the most important things I've got is a kneaded eraser. And that's one of the best things you can have to do sketching with. Okay, now I'm going to go over to the board and start sketching a little bit. Come and join me. I made a real light little sketch here. I don't think you can see it on TV, but I'm going to start drawing it and filling it in. And what we might do with this one, this is not a realistic person. It's more of a cartoon type person, but it will be semi-realistic. And I may go ahead and actually shade it in with the pencils. Anyhow, come over and we'll just start sketching, okay? First of all, we'll start right at the top of the head. Now, I think you can see all of this. Now, I'm going to just put a little line through here, and I'm going to curve it a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to sketch a little bit of the hair here. Now, what we're going to do with this, now I'm going to go ahead and just sketch the little man here. This could be me, I guess, but I'm not striving for a true likeness. And we're going to put a little hair down there over his ears. I'm going to draw the little eye in. Takes the little eyebrows. Now I hope you can see what we're doing. Now I'm going to put some hair in here. At first, probably just a rough little sketch. Now I'm going in right below his little hat here and put some shadow in so you have a little definition there. All right, now I'm going to draw his mouth in there. I'm going to put a little smile on his face, make him look like he enjoys it. Now, if you notice, I'm getting a little dirty on the edge here. You can take a piece of paper, like this, for instance, and hold it there and keep it real clean. But we don't worry about that because we got a kneaded eraser and we just clean it up just like that. Now this artist has a smock on, and we have some of those. We may even get those out when we start our teaching class. Now I'm actually just shading a little bit here. We will do a lot more of this as we go along. Now I might mention that this is similar to a portrait, and what I usually do when I'm doing a portrait, or sometimes I'll say, let's put it that way, I will go ahead and do a complete black and white rendering of it before I put the color on. I don't always do that, but sometimes I do that if it's a real live portrait. And this is sort of a cartoon type portrait. Now I'm going to bring that hair down a little bit bolder. Now this guy, if you notice, has a beard on him, so we're going to put a beard on him. So I'll start sketching that a little bit right now. And we will put a mustache on it, okay? I'm going to drop that pencil over there and get a sharper one. Matter of fact, I'm going to take a little of those dark marks out. And put some more marks in there. Now that's just a rough sketch of the beard. Draw that upper lip in there. And the upper lip is usually a little darker than the bottom one. Now, some people call this a charcoal drawing, and you can use charcoal, and sometimes I do that. But right now we're just using regular lead pencils. Now what I would probably usually do here is just add a little red in there. I'm laying the side of the pencil down. Then just pull it over with your finger. Now what I may do is make a complete black and white sketch, and then later on we may color it in. But right now I want to just do it sort of like I did the original sketch. And this little guy is just taken from my memory. I'm not exactly sure what the little fellow looked like on the truck. Now I'm going to go ahead and shadow the little hat that he's got on. Now I'm just laying the pencil down sideways. Now I love to draw, so I usually, when I'm not painting, I'll be sat around drawing different things. That's really where this idea came from. Putting a little more dark areas in the beard. Now this is a sort of, I think I will make a blue smoke. And I'll probably darken that hair up a little bit more. As you can see, it's beginning to come alive. All right, we're getting there. Okay, now I'm going to work on the hand a little bit. I'm going to lay that pencil down and grab another one. Now he's got a little brush in his hand. I hope you can see all of this. Actually, I want to end that right there, I think. And I'm curving that line. Let me grab another pencil. I don't like the way that's exactly. Okay, I'm going to round the end of this little brush. I'm going to go back up to that top line and redo it. Now these little things are at an angle, so I'm going to make them that way. And we made it round by just curving it a little bit. Now that's a little brush. We may, at a later time, color this. I'm not sure. I'm putting a bottom shadow on the little brush handle. Sort of like that. Now I'm going to just sort of sketch the hand in. I hope you can see all of this. I don't like that. I'm going to change it. Now what I can do, the advantage of this is you can take it and knead it, and that cleans it up somewhat. And then you can just make a little point where you want to take something out, and you can just take that one little area out. Sort of like that. I'm going to grab another pencil. There you go. Okay, I like that. Now I could make that other finger on the outside here, or I can put it in here. I think I'll put it in here. All right. Okay. Adding a little shading to the brush and to the hand holding the brush. All right. Now I'm going to go back and work a little over here. I don't like those lines, so I'm going to take those out. Now sometimes you have to take a pen to get you real dark. We got a little time left. and making that shadow more definite. And if we were going to paint it right off, I probably wouldn't even need to do that. All you need is the outline, really. That sort of separates it a little bit there. You know what? As bad as I hate to, we're going to have to leave you. I think I'll bring that on down a little bit. That's it. Okay, I'll tell you what. We'll clean it up a little bit later. Okay, we're going to, 2 more minutes? Okay, let's do a little more work then. Let's clean it up a little bit. Jim just informed us that we got a little more time left, so that's good. Jim does such a great job, and a lot of times I don't even think about it, but I should think about it because he does a tremendous job. So that gave us an opportunity to do this sleeve. And a little more work on his hand. All right. Now see, I can just take this and clean all the edges up. All right, I guess we've used our 2 minutes. Okay, we're getting a pretty good start in it. Okay, we're going to leave you for this week. Come back next week and we'll do a little more work on our little artist. Okay? Goodbye and God bless.